Hello again. I'm back with another video. In this one, I'm just trying to picking up from when we left the discussion in previous video. Unfortunately, in this video, I need to reveal some facts and information about corrupt conduct of 3 judges in Supreme Court of WA. And the matter has reached to a very important level, and the gravity of the case is such that I felt the responsibility to share my information with the public, especially because the misconduct of these judges has been mostly in relation to covering up for criminal conduct and grave offenses of some governmental and parliamentary figures. It's very disturbing, I know that. Even one corrupt judge of a Supreme Court, which is a superior court, called in many referred as a court of unlimited jurisdiction, is disturbing. Even one judge, one corrupt judge, is very disturbing. But unfortunately, so far, we have at least 3 judges who have been involved in this sort of misconduct, covering up our crime networks and assisting some corrupt governmental and parliamentary figures. So the first one that I can mention is the one that I mentioned in the previous video, Chief Justice Quinlan, one of the severely corrupt judicial officer of this state. One of the interesting facts about this justice is actually the way that he was appointed. In 2018, this person, without having 1 day of experience as a judge, was appointed as the Chief Justice. While seniority of judges are very important even in decision making of quorums of court when there are more than 1 judge are involved, this person all of a sudden not only become judge in 2018 but also become the Chief Justice, while we had at the time we had judges that were for 12 years were judge of the court, the same court, or even though we had some young justices, like at the same age of Peter Quinlan, one of them a female justice who is like technically one of the best justices of Australia. Her Honor was at that time 9 years. For 9 years, Her Honor was a judge when this junior justice Quinlan was appointed as the Chief Justice. So it was very obvious that certain networks, mostly under the direction of our severely corrupt Attorney General, who is involved in many crimes and covering up for criminal organizations, wanted to infiltrate the governance of this important court and to be able to provide a very extensive and comprehensive coverage for their crime networks, to not come under the scrutiny of a court which is operating in a proper manner. So unfortunately, we have him now as the Chief Justice, and a person who is involved, as I said, in criminal activity and covering up for certain crime networks. The second faulty judge of the state is a relatively junior one that I name Justice Michael Lundberg. He was only appointed as a judge of the court in late 2022, but from the early months of his involvement or his appointment, he has started to actually do his duty of care towards crime networks and started to cover up for some grave criminal activities of certain people in order to, as I said, provide cover up for certain network, and also a parliamentary figure, a corrupt parliamentary figure, Jagadish Krishnan, that I mentioned his name in my previous videos. However, the last one, the third one, unfortunately, is one of the senior judges of the court, Justice Paul Tuttle. This justice is unexpectedly involved in these sort of activities. He seemed to be mostly specialized in covering up for misconduct and lawlessness and illegal activities within the health network. As in my case, he has done over the past nearly 3 years. It has been 3 years that he has been covering up for grave misconduct of certain network related to the medical board of this country. And as I mentioned, I have raised my concern about the corruption of medical board since 2021. Like, it has been more than 3 years that I have raised those concerns about the problems within the medical board of Australia, first with officials, then last year even here publicly and through my court proceedings, public court proceedings. However, this judge, Justice Tuttle, has acted in a way over the past 3 years, especially recently, to cover up for a series of serious offences and misconduct within the Medical Board of Australia that are actually impacting the health of the people and public health in a very detrimental way. So this corrupt justice has been also involved in criminal activity. So I named these 3 justices. They are more than welcome to take me to the court and act against me. I would love to go to a trial, public trial, in a court of competent jurisdiction, to be able to have more time and a better platform to tell the public what they have been doing in relation of the administration of blockage in administration of justice, and how they are severely impacting the community, especially the vulnerable people in the community.